After the buffs, Kindred is finally good, and I'm really excited to bring you this control deck featuring a lot of the newly buffed cards. Specifically, we have Kindred, Vengeance at 6 mana, absolutely insane card now and really strong. Great buff to the card and has opened up a lot more control archetypes in the game. Brilliant change this is. And Corina Veraza, who got buffed from a 6/6 to an 8/8, and this wasn't the most impactful change, but one thing that is a big difference is she now is a great atrocity target. 8 damage from atrocity as opposed to 6 is suddenly worth it. You're paying 7 mana, so you probably want about 7 damage to Nexus with atrocity, so getting an extra 2 damage has actually made Corina Veraza a much better atrocity target. And it was a case of, do I run Corina Veraza or do I run Ledros? They both do a similar thing. They both initially do a lot of damage to the opponent's Nexus. Ledros does more damage to the opponent's Nexus usually, but Corina does have the board wipe capability as well. And I find, especially in this meta where there's a lot of swarmy decks, the board wipe capability of Corina Veraza is really, really strong as opposed to Ledros. But if you go against a lot of slower decks which don't create such a big board, then maybe you'd want to switch to a Ledros instead. For the early game with this deck, we run the Sentinel and Control package. So these really are our only units. We want to run a low number of units because we're running Corina Veraza, and she does more damage based on the number of spells in the top of your deck, especially as you'll be mulligan for the 1-drop most of the time and the 3-drop in a lot of matchups as well. So you won't be usually having too high odds of hitting these units later in the game when you drop Corina Veraza. For the rest of our early game, we're running a lot of removal. So Thermal Beam, you usually want to use it on 1-drops early on. It can be used as removal later in the game, but it's mostly there to work as an extra 1 damage ping on turn 1 if you need it. It also is great at removing free health unit threats because we do struggle to do 3 damage with this deck. We have cards like the Box and Aftershock, but you're paying 4 mana to deal 3 damage. Using Thermal Beam as a free mana deal 3 damage is a great alternative if you can position yourself into the right position with the right mana. The Mystic Shot and Vile Feast are just great pings early on to help remove your opponent's early game and key early units, and these cards are great for proccing Burial Sentinel and Burgeoning Sentinel early on. We run Aftershock, and this is mostly more to deal with landmark based decks because we're a very slow deck, and our game plan with this deck is to focus on stalling out, running our opponent out of cards, and then when they're run out of cards we can drop our big units like Corina and Atrocity with either Corina or Vi to finish out the game. But it's mostly just about running your opponent out of cards until they're basically top decking, and then you just play safe, play around what their best potential top deck is, and just grind out a win. So this is mainly to do with landmark decks, because that can be a big problem for this sort of playstyle. Things like Bandle Tree especially can be a problem, but Aftershock is a great way to deal with that matchup. Catalogue of Regrets is a card I've really underrated, and this is the first deck I've actually really used it in, and it's just really great into control mirrors, giving you a bit of extra value. And you'll see that in some of these games. It was crucial for me winning. We're also running the Box as a control tool. I think the Box is really insane in this meta. This is the first time I've ever put 3 boxes in my deck. But just things like Ari Vi, Poro Swarm, any sort of Bandle City Swarm. The Box is just great into all those matchups. That's it for the deck breakdown. As always, I'll leave you with some games to show you how I play the deck. Elise Bandle. I'm guessing this is just Shellfolk Soup. Is what I call these decks now. I actually even like Ruination. Box for his aggro start, Ruination to deal with Shellfolk when it comes down, as long as you're going 3 mana. We've got Firma and Mystic to deal with any sort of aggressive start from him. It's tempting to Mystic Shot the Conchologist here, but I really don't. It can't matter. Hey, I'm glad I waited. I'm probably not even going to play Vi on 5 just because I'm so likely to Ruination. Well, this is the most boring game of all time. I'm so sure he's just playing Shellfolk though. Yep, here it comes. Wait, why would he prank there if he was playing Shellfolk though? I don't know. He can't have a Mystic, he can't have a Shellfolk in hand. Yeah, I think we just glimpse this dude. I could Mystic Shot to interrupt it, but truth is I just don't care enough. Like, the later this game goes, the better it is for this deck. New Kindred, I've only played a little bit of this deck. I think I've played 3 games of this deck, and I played a lot more than 3 games. I had about a 50% win rate after about six games or so. So, it's alright. I mean, the big thing we've got to worry about... I mean, if we go for this, he just... Vengeances, right? Which really sucks. I like Kindred here. So if we kill 2 units here, Kindred lives. Okay. I mean, I know I know he has another ping. His whole deck is just 1 damage pings. I've found out what his deck is. It's just 1 damage pings. But genuinely, these minions are actually going to become problematic soon. I'm worried about Shellfolk, but if I play Vi now, nothing he can play to kill Vi is better than Shellfolk. Okay. Man, maybe I need Minion in my deck. Minion's so annoying. It's just so annoying. It's just infinite value. Okay, we're generally going to win the game by milling him.
The sea is too shallow a grave.
You've no idea.
Another Vengeance. I feel like we must be up against Shellfolk suit. Oh, yeah. Okay, that is good. He did the ruination for me. I guess we don't take the 1 damage in case that's the difference between him being able to kill Kindred and not. Wow, that's so rude. It's actually kind of funny because he's going to run out of cards. I'm genuinely going to win this by him running out of cards.
Please, I have connections.
Come closer. I don't bite.
Yes! Draw! Draw! It's so bad! You're drawing! Oh no! Oh, all these cards he's getting! What am I ever going to do? I think we do box, because my health is getting, like, in a bit of a scary range. Okay. Those minions are the most scary things, though. I can't beat the minions. Hi, Fury. I'm dying to minions. They're so annoying. They just won't go away. I actually want minion in my deck. After playing this game, I want minion. It's just so strong.
Wondrous discoveries await below.
I have the Ruination here. It sucks so much. Are those glimpses? Glimpse! 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 I dare you! Like, yeah. More draw is how you're winning this game. I promise you. I promise you. This is not a trick. Problem is, my deck's filled with all these remove big spec. Wait, is he just atrociting me? Oh, he's just emptying his hand. He's emptying his hand so he has space for the minions. Okay. This is so important. This is actually so important. He didn't attack! He didn't attack! Okay, what do I do here? Do I just open Ruination? I think I do, right? Because we get another one in our hand next turn. This is a crazy game. I'm using Ruination to kill 3 minions, which come back immediately. Hey, we got rid of one. He's only got 1 more minion left. Do we just Ruination? Because Vile Feast is going to be useful. Like we know he doesn't have any other units. We just Ruination, right? Like, and if he does play another unit, we can Vile Feast and block it. This is... Yeah. Jesus Christ, it's puff caps. We're getting there! We're getting there! 4 more turns! He runs Go Hards in his deck, so I need to not play any units so that he can't Go Hard them. I'm fine with this, by the way. I'm completely fine with this. So I can't play my other Vile Feast. My Vile... So those two Go Hard. Playing that one unit actually set me back quite a bit. Oh, he's drawing! It didn't set me back at all because he drew. Okay, we'll get rid of these guys. Wait, what's the logic in that? That dies as well. What was that? Okay. Right, and he can't play anything this turn because I'll just box it. Oh my god, he's Go Hard in his own minions. I can't stop this insanity! We're locked in the game forever! So I need to kill these the moment he plays them, so that he can't Go Hard them. Why is he glimpsing? Why are you glimpsing, sir? From when could you Go Hard your own minions? We can Go Hard this now. So this is important. Because we need to get rid of all his Go Hard targets. Wow, this game is so dumb. This game is so dumb. Okay. So now he draws. We have to kill the 2 minions next turn. Oh, his vengeance is over. It's over. Okay, we need to kill these last 2 ones, and it's over. Which we have the answers for. We have a vengeance, and we have a thermo beam. This is ranked. This is ranked, Rice. Freaking jeez, that was the craziest game I've ever played by so much. Oh my god, the mini morph! If it wasn't, oh, it's 5 damage. This is small enough. Oh wow. Holy moly, what a game! Do you have the new sub icons appearing yet? So I haven't. I've updated the sub icons. Okay, we're against the villain of the patch, which is the Poros. Okay, so we want box all the time, and then we just hope they don't get 2 Iceborne legacies. Because if they get 2 Iceborne legacies, we can't beat that. But you should be seeing new sub icons, but I can't see them at the moment, which has me a little worried, meaning I did something wrong.
You can see the Demacian border from here.
Oh, that's good. That means he can't Iceborne Legacy on...
What's his name?
I actually don't even want to give him the draw. That means he can't Iceborne Legacy on turn 3, like they tried to do. Interesting. I'll have a look. I'll have a look towards the end of the stream, and we'll try and figure it out. But yeah, what I've done is I've taken the rarity gems of all these cards and made them. Obviously, once you, I need to click on a non-champion card. All these rarity gems and made them the sub icon, which I thought was cool. Is she summoning Poros? Is he summoning Poros? No. Wait, what was that was discarded? I didn't... Was it Iceborne Legacy? Oh, so he definitely got an Iceborne Legacy coming. Oh, you're thinking emotes. No, it just has a... On my screen, it just has a first next to you. But I'll work on it. I haven't done anything in terms of emotes yet either, but I do want to. I mean, we never die to the... It's the elusives. We save everything to deal with the elusives. I need to be careful about not taking too much damage, because there's only so much elusive damage we can take. It's alright by me. You have an emote with your likeness. We will free your eyes. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do emotes wise, and I'm gonna need to have to get someone to do them for me because I'm not that good. I can make very basic things, but something like an emote, not a chance of my doing something like that. Well, that's unlucky, unless he wanted them all to die. Bye-bye! No, that's not enough, mate! Take that, Poros! The only way Poros beats this deck is if they nut draw.
More lie ahead.
Puff caps. I'm not sure if that's worked yet either. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I don't think we can keep Brewer Sentinel. I don't think we can keep Ruination either.
Can a spirit from
I'm happy. Oh, gee, he can't hook, so. Right. We'll just pass. This is control deck. This is how you play a control deck. Pass is your friend.
Strength in grace, beauty in the play.
I think it's worth Mystic shotting that now so he doesn't get a good hook. He could sharp sight. I'm very happy if he sharp sights. I'm not even sure if I play the other Mystic shot if he sharp sights. I think I do. It just kills off any chance for him to attack. The later we can get this game to go, the better it is for me. Just pass in here again. Passing when your control deck just puts so much pressure, like, wow, that's actually really bad for him to do that.
hang on, Fuzzball.
We can play Kindred here. It keeps enough mana up for the box. That's really the only thing we need to pressure with. Especially when if he keeps passing on my attacking turn, he has to play all his units on his attacking turn, which gives us great setup for boxes, which is why open passing with control with a deck like this is so strong.
Got your back.
Oh wow. It just lines up so well.
You want decent fight? Hardly fair.
That's fine. I'm okay with losing Kindred. And now we're at the point where he has to worry about Ruination. Okay, so this is just like over. I don't think they run deny in this deck at all at the moment.
The dark beckons. This island.
I will attack. This wasn't played on the same turn as the box. That's why I didn't take it off.
Who does not know the name Laurent?
I'm happy just to pass here. Like if he open attack, his open attack is weak. Wow, I might not even need to barrier.
Everything.
I might not even need to Ruination.
Says you. The sea is
Yeah, I don't think we do Ruination. I think we can just like aftershock something.
Hang on, Zern. Today's the day I find that hero.
That's pretty nasty, but he can't rally now. And we just open Ruination next turn. So at most he can play 2 units. Hopefully one of them can get hit by Thermobeam. And now anything he plays can get hit by Corina. I'm going to end round just in case he does have something, but he probably doesn't. No, you're right. I should have open attack, then Ruinate. The truth is it makes absolutely no freaking difference, right? Like, the one thing is... Wait, I didn't check how many spells that was. The one thing is, like, he might have played an extra unit, but I'm going to give him a bit more credit than that and just save the attack, block, Ruinate shenanigans.
Off we go! Hold out!
Yeah, I was just seeing how much we could play into Corina. Oh, in case it's 1 damage. Not 1 damage, I'm afraid. So I refined this deck literally just earlier today, and it's doing pretty well. Instead of doing the typical Ladros Atrocity combo, it's now Corina Atrocity, which I'm doing. So this can definitely be a rough matchup for us. Catalog is probably we don't need Catalog. It's probably a bit too slow. Box is great. Box is so good in this current meta. I think I'm running 3 copies in this deck, and it just helps so much. Okay. I always Thermo... Oh, wow. Actually, that's a mistake. I was going to say I always Thermo Beam so they can't get the attack off, but I have the attack token. For some reason, I thought they had the attack token. That was a huge, huge mistake. Yeah, because it's not like... It was just a waste of Thermo Beam, right? Okay, I take 2 less damage because I didn't use Thermo Beam. Because I used Thermo Beam, which is just not enough value from that 1 card. It's a complete mistake. Complete mistake. Okay, we get a free attack in. Wow, okay, they got a very fast start against us, which is pretty unlucky. Because usually, we got things like Mystic Shots and the like, which can help in these sort of situations. But we haven't drawn them, so... Sucks a bit. Novak's a Rek'Sai, yeah. This is probably just GG. Yeah, nothing was even played this turn, so box doesn't hit anything. It's not impossible to win this, but you'd have to play into Ruination. It's really important we threaten Ruination from turn 6 onwards. So on turn 5, you always want to be banking 3 spell mana. So I'm playing this guy, and probably that's it, and then hoping he misplays. Or I might not even do that. I might genuinely just open attack. So that way I can box a Ruination. Battle Feast, huge. So we now see a nice Kindred level up just for her to die. Okay. But that's sort of the power of the Shadow Isles control. You put them in that position where if he doesn't open attack, I Ruination. But the correct play in that situation for him is to develop a little. Because I was on such low health, he just needed to basically have 2... If he had 2 mana up, I couldn't Ruinate. Right? Like, if he had that in hand, I just couldn't use Ruination. So he should have developed. And we know he's got Rek'Sai in hand. So he could have definitely played a Rek'Sai. This is where it turns out he's just got another one of these in hand, in which case, fair enough, he did nothing wrong.
Light is a lure in the dark.
See if he open attacks again. I just can't win because, like, I know he's got another unit in hand, so I can't keep Ruination mana up, and that is going to be enough to kill me. Yeah, we had to keep him down early at the start, so we needed a lot of the Vile Feast, Mystic Shots, Thermos, ideally not used badly like I did there. That's what you really needed to win this, but unfortunately there's just no way here. Well, it's just because of this overwhelm, right? Like, Vile Feast, Atrocity, it's just not quite enough. The crazy thing is if we could live one more turn. So yesterday I used that Thermo Beam properly, and I could Thermo this instead, or Thermo something else instead. That could be the difference. Like, literally, that Thermo Beam possibly cost me this game. Scouts, this is actually pretty rough for Shadow Isles control usually. I don't think we keep the box here, but I think we keep the others. I think we keep the Sentinel as well. I'm glad I threw away the box, we got one back. Okay. Thermo is pretty much exclusively for Misfortune. So ideally I don't want to Thermo Misfortune if I have to, if he play... Okay. I'm going to Mystic Shot this. He could Sharp Sight to protect it. I don't think it's a good use of his Sharp Sight if he does that though. Oh, I shouldn't have passed there. Okay, never punished.
Light is a lure in the dark.
You're covered.
He could do another Sharp Sight. It seems pretty bad, if you ask me.
One banner, one destiny.
Whew. I think I've played this quite badly, which is why we're in this awkward position. But honestly, we're still probably got enough to come back into it. So we can play Vi and we can still threaten Ruination next turn. That's a big deal.
I must reach the king. Here's the fun part.
Okay, just slightly worried about something like Sharp Sight, so we're gonna hook the 2/2 so to make sure we trade for at least 2 units.
No prey, no pay.
Those last 2 cards, we know they're not combat tricks, so they must be rallies. Okay.
Come on. Follow my lead.
I think we're quite happy just slamming Kindred here.
I'm ready.
Love ya. Hold nothing back. Charge.
This is rough. I'm not... Chump 1 being 4/4 has been nice, feels like an overpriced blocker. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just let this go through. So we can hook Misfortune with Vi at the start of next round.
Hot shit. Trouble coming at ya. Get back here. My shield is yours.
And then we have the Ruination here. And hope whatever he has dies to this.
For the glory of Demacia.
Oof! And what he has does die to this, okay.
I'll defend these forests to the end.
Okay, we'll just Ruination again then. We could Corina, but it's so risky. If we don't hit 4, it's GG. Honestly, I kind of just want to pass and hope that's another unit.
Fortune favor.
And then we kill it with, yeah, we kill it with Corina. It's a little greedy, but I'm happy playing this slow. Okay, it would have been 4 anyway, so Corina would have been a better play than Ruination last round, but how are we supposed to know?
Do not test my patience.
Whew. I feel like I played that slightly suboptimally in places, but we got a bit lucky on getting what we needed. And he doesn't have any interaction. So. Whew. It's a crazy, crazy deck, this one. I love it, I love it.